Hello everyone, and welcome to my sister wives today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Christine Brown devastated grandbabies moving far away. Sister Spouses star Christine Brown is facing quite possibly of her most troublesome fight yet. She at long last broke liberated from Cody Brown and manufactured her own life. Yet, in another development, it seems like she will be extremely distant from her grandkids sooner rather than later. Continue to peruse to get the scoop. Christine Brown will miss her grandchildren appallingly. Regardless of anything else, Christine earthy-colored cherishes her youngsters and grandkids. She's shouted out about how favored she feels to live approach Tony and Michael T. Padrone so she can see her grandchildren frequently. Yet, it appears as though things are going to change. Michael T. says season 19 will air in late August or early September, plus Tony and Michael T. are moving out of Utah, one Redditor informed fans online this week. They proceeded to examine different storylines fans will probably find in season 19 preceding, sharing more about the move. Tony and Michael T. as of late reported they are moving out of Utah to North Carolina, probably close where Maddie lives, the overpowered proceeded. They are simply beginning to pack and put their home available to be purchased. Christine is strong of them yet very miserable that they are moving. They have not expressed why they are moving yet plan to talk about it in ongoing recordings. What spurred the Padrones to move? Christine Brown is an exceptionally involved grandma, so this will stir up her whole world. Christine earthy-colored holding one of her grandkids from Michael T. Padrone's Instagram.
Michael T. Padrone, Instagram.
Other Redditors felt miserable for Christine, yet figured the Padrones' move may be characteristic of an impending Sister Spouses spin-off. The family is presently not polygamous, so they don't exactly possess all the necessary qualities of a Sister Spouses any longer. Reddit clients composed. It sort of shouts spin-off to me. What decision do they have assuming that the show proceeds? It can't be a similar configuration or follow a similar clash. Indeed, it could, yet that would be difficult to stomach. I'm envisioning a more healthy spin-off, which this could be for them. In the event that the move were just so the cousins could be together, this wouldn't be confidential. So there should be another element. A task. A side project. Or then again, misinformed content. A pant. Perhaps this is the primary sign that the show will end. Michael T. wouldn't botch an opportunity to hop before the cameras on the off chance that there would have been cameras actually recording. Plus, who might fill the role of faithful little girl, without her around? Before, fans have theorized Janelle could move to North Carolina to live nearer to Maddie and Caleb. In the event that she does, Christine and David could advance toward the East Coast also. What is your take on Tony and Michael T.'s choice to move to North Carolina? Sister Spouses Christine earthy-colored offers private second with David. As of late, Sister Spouses star, Christine Brown, shares a confidential second with her significant other, David Woolley. While the sweet lovebirds are completely appreciating each other's conversation, Christine is exceptionally open about the cycle it has taken her to get where they are. Christine Brown is on a supportive excursion. While the beyond a few times of Sister Spouses showed that Christine Brown was progressively increasingly troubled, she is tracking down her way back to euphoria. Albeit the excursion has been filled with stressors and slips-up, Christine hasn't surrendered. Evidently, Christine is appreciative for her experience with Cody earthy-colored despite the fact that it was troublesome. Without the plural marriage, she wouldn't have her lovely 6 youngsters which she reveres. In any case, it was becoming undesirable for both Christine and Cody to stay in a relationship with such a lot of harshness. When Christine left, she had the option to take apart a portion of her earlier convictions. Besides, interestingly, she had the option to have an independent mind. In any case, her supportive excursion has driven her to her new spouse, David Woolley, who is helping her mend and embrace recently discovered delight with a friend. Christine earthy-colored offers private second with David Woolley. On Christine Brown's Instagram page, she divided a confidential second among her and her significant other, David Woolley. As she and David sit close to each other and gaze at a wonderful nightfall, she requires a moment to reflect. She inscriptions. Each step of my process brought me here. Watching the nightfall with my eternity love, appreciative for each second that drove us to this wonderful start. Ring sunrise hashtag newly married hashtag sunset views hashtag grateful heart. Irrefutably, Christine appears to be more settled than she has for quite a long time. Albeit 2024 has previously accompanied some bitterness, she can be strong and continue to move with lovely breaths of magnificence en route. Take a gander at the mountain, smiling face with heart eyes. Your hair is delightful. I continue to see nightfall, then back to your hair, smiling face with heart eyes. I love seeing you carrying on with your best life. I'm so blissful you track down satisfaction. Red heart, you and Janelle are my favorites. You are meriting. So meriting whatever you might possibly want. Red heart, red heart, red heart. Glad to see you partaking in your life. Hoping everything works out, for that is yet to come. That is to say, what an astounding photograph. If I have never been more joyful for an outsider in my entire life. You merit all the affection and regard David gives you. Red heart. Christine Brown observes David Woolley on Father's Day. Christine Brown is gladly celebrating a large number of firsts this year in the wake of wedding David Woolley in late 2023. This late spring, the family is praising their most memorable Dad's Day as a wedded couple. The sister spouses star shared an extraordinary Dad's Day whoop to David via virtual entertainment. Observably, she expressed nothing about her kid's natural dad. In general, fans were really glad to see Christine and David praising the day together. Continue to peruse to see what she needed to say. Christine earthy colored gestures of recognition David for being an extraordinary dad. Sister spouses watchers definitely realize that David Woolley is all that Cody Brown isn't. What's more, as indicated by Christine, David is a totally astonishing dad. David Woolley, Truly Brown, Isabel Brown, and Christine Brown from Instagram. Christine Brown /Instagram. A blissful Dad's Day at David_Woolley. I have cherished watching you be a father, Christine subtitled her Instagram post. She joined a few photographs of David holding with her kids. It was what I saw as most alluring about you, other than your eyes obviously. I love the way you stop your life for your children, to do what they need you to do. I appreciate how your kids call you constantly, so you generally stay present in their lives. I love the way you love your grandchildren. Goodness. My golly. My heart softens totally when I see that relationship. You are a mind-boggling illustration of an incredible father. A few of Christine's Instagram devotees cherished the post. Many concurred that David was a fantastic mentor to her kids, as well as his own. Unfortunately, many called attention to that the equivalent couldn't be said about Cody Brown. There's a conspicuous explanation that Christine didn't give her children's natural dad a holler. Christine's adherents composed. He is the father your children required. Heulendes Gesicht. A cheerful Dad's Day to this astounding meriting man. I trust it's truly recuperating for your youngsters to have him to show them what a father can and ought to be. This makes me grin for yourself and each of your folks' kids. Blissful Dad's Day, David. Wow, what awesome pics. I'm so glad for all of you. Thus cheerful you become in his children's lives as well. They likely all simply love you. Likewise who realized you had such lovely feet. Christine haha, blissful Dad's Day to your great hubby. The attention star closes out her ex. Taking into account Christine Brown's stressed relationship with Cody, not many felt astounded to see she didn't recognize him on Father's Day. Fans think she totally continued on. In addition, it's conceivable Christine deleted him from her life. What was your take on Christine earthy colored's Dad's Day message for David?